Hello everyone, my name is Prasad Kumar Reddy and I am from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering and I am from second semester and the course name is Applied Physics to CSE stream and the course code is BPHYS202 and we are going to discuss about the topic of how to do the animation. Basically, animation is the process of creating the illusion of motion through a sequence of images or frames. It is an effective way to engage and entertain audience through visual storytelling. And animation can be done using various techniques, including like traditional hand draw, computer generated, or stop motion. For animation process, first we need to have an idea, then we need to build a concept and design, and from storyboarding to product design and visual development, and from that to recording the dialogues and building the models and layouts and animation, and from animation to the final backgrounds and lighting, composition, and post-production. This all process involves in the animation. Basically, once I think so, in our childhood, we used to draw some images at the page of the end at the last, like in multiples of the same images, doing different actions. When we keep on changing them fastly, it will be like some kind of animation. So this all comes under animation. Planning and storyboarding. It is nothing but before the starting of the animation process, it is essential to plan a story, board your ideas, and create a storyline and define the key scenes and actions. Sketch rough drawings or use digital tools to visualize each frame and ensure a smooth flow of animation. Storyboarding is like when we read the mangas, like in anime. In anime, there are like many mangas. So when the drawing sketching part comes under the planning and storyboarding, or we can draw by frame, that we'll discuss it later. Choosing the right software. See, to do a animation thing, we can do by digital process by choosing a correct software. So select the appropriate animation software based on your skills, budget, and desired outcome. Popular software options include Adobe Animate, Toon, Boom, Harmony, and Blender. And I think so Adobe you might have heard everywhere. It is quite famous. And research and experiment with different softwares to find out the suits you to your needs and preference. And this is basically I was speaking about the when we used to draw the images, similar images at last book. So this is called as frames. Keyframes are the main process or posting of a character or object in an animation. In between involves creating intermediate frames to fill the gaps between the keyframes and resulting to smooth motion. Like when we keep on moving continuously, it will go in a smooth process. Use the onion skinning feature is an animation software that visualizes previous and upcoming frames while creating in between frames. Like you can see here. Just a minute. Like you can see in this picture, basically the person is standing and slowly, slightly it starts bending like he's going to jump. So when we move this one continuously, there will be a sequence of action like slowly is bending. Like timing and spacing. Timing refers to the speed and the rhythm of an animation, determining how fast or slow objects move. Spacing involves a distribution of frames to create natural movements and avoid stiffness. Experiments with different timing options and adjust speeds to achieve desired effect and enhance the overall animation. Like for even spacing, we need to keep like moving the objects like in a sequence pattern from here to here and here, like because when we rotated our head also we need to have a proper animation type things. So if we move it straight in a movement it will be like stiffness like this. So we need to have a proper of sequence of movement like turning the head, so we need to adjust the image as well as the movements of this by setting a proper timing and spacing. There are like different spacing techniques and adding a character and personality. give you a character unique traits and personality to make them more relatable and engaging. Pay attention to details such as facial expressions and body language and movement style. Use exertions and squash and stretch techniques to add dynamic and express emotions actively. Like these are all the characters which can be made in the animation things. Incorporating sounds and music before making the anime. Like after creating the animation, we need to add some sounds and the music so that it will be like more reality thing and we can enjoy it. Sound effects and music enhances the overall viewing experience of an animation. Select appropriate audio elements that complete the visual storytelling and add depth to the animation. Sync the sound and the music with actions and movements to create a cohesive and impressive experience. Like we need to sync the audio music exactly because that time we can experience a proper animation. If the video is lag and the music is lag, it will be a slight it what unsatisfied thing. So we need to sync everything. So we need to when we come in the point to experience all these is we need to have a perfect syncing thing and iteration and feedback. Continuous review and refine of your animation by seeking feedback from persons and mentors. Iterate or make necessary changes based on the feedback to improve the quality and impact of your animation. Be open to the suggestions and keep experimenting to enhance your skills and creativity. By once we do a animation, we need to get the feedback by the users and they will let us know like what are the changes need to be done everything and we need to develop those skills and we need to do the animation and exporting and sharing. Like this is the most important topic when we come into computer graphics. One of the animation is complete and export. Like you can see in this video, there is a animation thing that we need to export it as MP4 or GIF. So then we can use it in any of the videos or in any of the software. Once the animation is complete, export it in the suitable file format such as MP4 or GIF. If customize, consider optimizing the file size without compressing the quality to ensure smooth playback. Like when we compress the quality, there will be some slight changes, like the quality it loses the quality and it won't be that much smooth. So we need to share it as the proper quality which we have done. Share your animation on various platforms such as social media, websites, or file festivals to showcase your work and receive recognition. As you can see in this video, there is a software of Adobe which we use to create this animation, and this is how we export the file. Export media and select PNG and select the file location. And in the conclusion part, animation requires careful planning, attention, and to a detailed creativity to bring ideas to the life. Practice regularly, experiment with different techniques, and learn from works of other animators, and enjoy the process and keep pushing the boundaries to create compelling and captivating animators. Like really, guys, if there are into animation things, you can see like most of the animes like Naruto, One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, everything. And Demon Slayer, especially the animation is on a whole different level. So if you learn animation, we need to be a perfect planning with every detail, even the minute details should be like very in perfect sync. So these are all you need to keep everything in the mind and do the animation, and the frames are most important. Like when there is a particular, we need to continue to make it a proper animation thing, like it should be in a sequence of frames. So I conclude by this telling you like animation should be done with a proper planning. Thank you.